Hello and welcome to CyHawkThoughts. Steve Myers, Chuck Utek. Week 6.
Is it 6? Is it week 7?
I don't have no idea.
I think it's week 7.
I know because we did one prior to the first week of the season.
Yeah.
So they're all in week 6. We're in week 7 because the games of week 7 haven't started yet.
Yep.
It'd
be week 7 college, week 6 of pro.
Halfway through.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just wait for our bowl extravaganza we're going to have. I was getting to look a little bit at what we've got planned. I'm not going to share it with you right now, but just by peeking at it, I like what the producers have got in store for bowl extravaganza.
Well, when you tell the audience, I'll be sure to know as well, I guess. Well, I mean,
just wait for March Madness show. That's going to be crazy.
Bowl extravaganza. I'm looking forward to finding out what we're doing.
Absolutely. Producers are working on it as we speak. Calls are being made.
I didn't know we had producers either.
You heard it here first on CyHawkThoughts.
I am out of the loop for sure, which is not something.
I don't know if either of us were ever in the loop.
Probably not.
No, really?
No, I wouldn't say so. I don't even know. Now you've got me all flustered again, just like last week when you brought up Michael Jackson and I had nothing. You know, you always get me on these tangents.
I was going to bring you that record too, and I forgot it. I'm sorry.
Against the wall.
Yeah.
Right?
Off the wall.
Off the wall.
Yeah.
No, 1 week has passed, and it's in the past.
Yeah, but it's week 7.
Week 7. We can say hello to TCU as the newest member of the Big 12.
Hello, TCU. How are you? Good to see you.
Texas Christian University Horned Frogs. Football, definitely going to do well. Already bringing a very good team to the Big 12. However, I don't really know all that much about their basketball team.
Well, they lost to UNI last year at TCU. UNI
has beat a lot of teams.
Yeah,
Kansas lost to UNI a couple years ago.
Yeah, I heard about that. A pretty spirited game, though.
Kansas Killers.
Yeah, they're good, but UNI went down there, beat them. Pretty sloppy game. You know, what else you can do on a Saturday but watch that? The TCU announcers weren't real. They weren't my favorites, but you'll have that.
Well, kind of what I told you before. We gain a school. It's in Texas. It's going to help out with recruiting even more, perhaps. And,
Where are they from? Abilene?
No, Fort Worth.
Fort Worth?
Yes. So we get a TV market.
Wow. That would be good.
You just don't seem as excited as I do.
I'm nervous that they're still going to leave. You know, they left the Big East.
You're still nervous?
I'm nervous they're going to be like, got ya.
Well, they already have $5 million to pay the Big East. Might as well, pay another $7 million or $9 million or whatever.
And I guess where are they going to go?
They're hoping for that SEC offer.
Yeah, I don't think that's coming.
So I think it's good. Like I said before, all of you state fans, it basically is going to be like playing in Nebraska in basketball and playing in Colorado in football. You get a pretty decent. Well, I guess Colorado's kind of gone downhill.
Colorado in the Bill McCartney years.
Yes, you're going to get a good football program, a subpar basketball program, but it's not going to be too long before all of a sudden they're getting a bunch of money.
Really good baseball program.
Yeah, so they do, don't they?
Yeah.
So which basically replaces Nebraska's baseball program.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very good fit. It really is.
Yeah.
And
good gymnastics program.
Oh, top notch. It's one of the top 20.
Oh, that's good.
There is such.
I know there's rankings. Is there 20 gymnastic schools?
Hey, you research that, America, and you get back to us here at CyHawkThoughts. You know how to reach us. We're just going to get this out early and often. Where can you reach us?
You can reach us at CyHawkThoughts@yahoo.com or Twitter at CyHawkThoughts. You can also go and see articles and these videos. You're probably watching them at caffeinatedthoughts.com already, but if you didn't know, now you do.
That's where you can find us.
You might have gone and found us on YouTube somehow, probably by accident.
Yep.
But, accidents happen.
That's what my mom told me growing up as a kid.
So, welcome TCU. That's about all I have.
What is their horn? If you're in Texas, what is their little thing? Instead of hook 'em horns, they do Is it?
I don't know. You've got
They got something that I probably need to be careful here.
What's the A&M one?
Do they shoot? No,
that might be the Red Raiders.
That's Texas Tech.
I have no idea.
A&M, or do they just do
do an A&M? I have no idea. Texas, you got to get rid of the hand signals.
I think they're like this. I think they're like Little Bunny Foo Foo.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to look.
We've done it. No, we won't go there. But inside joke. Yeah, we Cyclones. We're gonna start one.
Yeah. Now that is awesome. You can just be walking. You can be at the Campanile and you just see someone, and that's pretty good. Now, with the Hawkeye season after Saturday, that could also denote where everything went after that. 3 points.
Iowa State's extra points.
Yeah.
Oh, so I guess since we're kind of talking about it, you know what? We'll wait for football.
All right.
Cyclones Media Day was today.
Yeah.
And had some really good things. So I took away 2 main points from Fred today.
We're good, and we're actually really good.
Well, I hope that's the case. But he didn't come back. He didn't come out and indirectly say that. He did come out, and there was a question asked about how we're going to handle the expectations. Okay,
Fair.
How many times have we heard throughout coaching since it began where that question's been asked, and the coach says we don't even think about the expectations.
One game at a time.
We're not worried about what the media says, about how people think we're going to do. We're just here to do our job. We're not even going to go there. We're not even going to think about it.
Right.
Fred said, I'm excited about those expectations. I want to have those expectations year in and year out. So, it's some pressure, but guess what? I want that Now, that's a confident coach.
Might as well embrace it.
That doesn't happen too often, and to see him kind of come out and say, let's like you said, embrace it.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really confidence booster just for me as a fan.
That'd be a very good point. And as a fan, you don't want someone to use cliche just to use cliche.
Yeah.
And they might as well say, we want it. You're a fan of a team. You don't want them to come out and say, well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll win some, we'll lose some. No, let's come out and let's...
Roy Williams, I don't remember him saying, oh yeah, bring on the expectations of national championship and all that time. I mean, he usually just doesn't. Freddie just took it and said, let's run with it.
Yeah.
We're expected to do well, let's not disappoint.
When Roy does say that, it's when he's recruiting.
No, that's true.
Usually kids.
Yeah, and behind closed doors.
Yeah.
But so that was one thing that really impressed me.
Awesome.
Is his confidence. Obviously, this guy has been around the game. He knows the game inside and out. If he's confidently saying that, I know the kids behind him are confidently feeling that. So
gotta be.
You have to be, and he's got to know how good this team is to say something like that. Speaking of how the team could be good, he says we played our guts out last year, and I agree. He pointed out we lost 9 games by 6 points or less. So we were in games that maybe with our talent level and the depth we shouldn't have been in, which tells me they're playing hard.
Absolutely.
And he's putting together a game plan, and they're abiding by that game plan. And that's basically how we managed to stay in games last year. This year, he says the difference is we have the talent and we have the depth. We can go big. We can have 3 big guys out there. We can have White, Booker, Edgem play with 2 guards. If we want to, we can get a little faster, and we can just have White in the post and put 4 shooting guards around them that can all knock down the tray and that are all quick, fast, and used to 35 minutes.
That's a tough combination.
That's good. And you can go either route, and we're going to be able to pressure. I mean, we pressured the basketball, last year. Boo Boo Paulo was huge in coming in, doing some pressure, full court, and causing some turnovers. Well, this year we have the depth to just keep rotating in and out. We had Tyrus and Devon Sledge, who's going to be about as quick as you'll ever see a guard in Iowa State history, from what I hear. I think we're going to have a team. Publications have us anywhere from like 7th to 10th, but the fans are what's making the expectations right now.
Well, hey, nothing wrong with that.
Nope. So, looking forward to basketball season. I think the show is too. Not that we're wanting football to be done by any means.
Don't end yet.
No. And
we got bowl extravaganza coming up.
Yes. And, I heard on TNT in the morning, 1460, that are we excited about Iowa and Iowa State football? Or is it lost all its love? No, heck no. I'm excited about it still. It's
Why
football.
wouldn't be?
We get it once a year.
Yeah.
On my preseason, I picked us 3-2 at this point. 3-0, and then lose 2 straight. So I'm not going to be too disappointed because that's where I saw us anyway. So I'd be disappointed if we were 1-4 right now, but I'll take 3-2. That's where I thought we'd be at.
Hey, we're still both halfway to a bowl game.
Yes, we are. And I was looking at your guys' schedule. Looks really, really good. You've got your trip-up game this week potentially.
Yeah, Pothole City.
It always happens.
Yeah.
But you've got Purdue, Minnesota, Indiana. You could sit there and say those are pretty much
win those 3,
and you're in bowl situation.
Yeah.
I think your schedule looks very, very good.
Yeah, win those 3 and somehow manage a split with Michigan and Michigan State. Who knows against Nebraska? And I hate Northwestern. That's about all I gotta say about that.
Okay. Ours doesn't look it's not as kind of a road, but it's a road we knew we had to take, so let's just get through it and do it.
There's some games there that can be won.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think Kansas State was going to be in a position that they're in this year so far, so that game looks a lot tougher than what I might have originally thought. I had us going down and beating Missouri, which looks easier than what I had previously thought. So it'll be interesting. So we'll kind of see how things go there. Let's talk a little bit about Northwestern and Iowa. Actually, let's just briefly touch on Penn State, Iowa, because it was an ugly game. What are your thoughts?
3 points. All right, so Northwestern in Iowa is this week.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna get.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 points.
I was the one that said, Iowa's gonna just demolish them. They're gonna destroy them. Even though I said 17-6, which isn't really a demolishing victory, but I really thought they would score more myself.
3 points.
3 points. Okay, I'm gonna say one word. Refs. I know that's way overused by homers, but refs.
And what was it? Was it the 2006, which would have been 2005 season, Iowa versus Florida?
The phantom offside strikes again.
It's not I hate seeing that again, and then I got to see it again, pretty much.
Against an Iowa team.
Yeah.
A team from the state of Iowa.
Come on. All I need is Chris Spielman on there. Come on, man.
I know. And it wasn't even yes, we shouldn't have, maybe we should, you can't leave it up to the refs. You got to win the game. You got to do what you need to do to win the game.
Yep.
But every single time I thought we had some momentum, they would just stop us. The fumble tuck rule with Griffin, just, come on, why are you ruining that momentum?
I don't understand that.
So, refs, 3 points.
Hate them.